Okay, so the question says we have a differentiable function which satisfies the given relation. So by looking at this, we can directly tell this is going to be d f of x upon dx, which is going to be equal to f of x upon b square plus x square. Rearranging the terms, we are going to get a d f of x upon f of x, and that will be equal to dx upon b square plus x square. So we go for integration. So integrate both sides. On the left hand side, we are going to get ln f of x, and this one is going to be equal to 1 upon b tan inverse of x upon b plus integral constant c. So here, if I substitute x equal to 0, we are going to get ln f of 0, but they have already given the value of f of 0 equal to 1. So on the left hand side, it will become 0. On the right hand side, we are going to get 0 plus c, which will ultimately make the value of c equal to 0, right? So that means we are going to get the value of ln f of x is equal to 1 upon b tan inverse x upon b. So from here we can write the function f of x is going to be e raised to 1 upon b tan inverse x upon b. So this is what we got as the function. So in two of the options, they are talking about f of minus x. So let's find out what will be f of minus x. So that will be equal to e raised to 1 upon b tan inverse minus x upon b that we are going to get, but tan inverse of negative, so that negative sign will come out using the properties of the tan inverse. So that will be e raised to minus 1 upon b tan inverse of x upon b. So here we can clearly see, if you multiply f of x with f of minus x, if you multiply f of x with f of minus x, so what are we going to get? So f of x into f of minus x, so that one is going to be simply e raised to 0, so that is going to come as 1. Okay, so this is one property that we got here. F of x into f of minus x is going to be equal to 1. So now they are talking about whether it is an increasing function, decreasing function, depending on the sign of the b. So let's see what will happen to that case. Okay, so let's consider f of x again, which is e raised to 1 upon b tan inverse x upon b that we have here. So your f of x is going to be e raised to 1 upon b tan inverse of x upon b that we have here. So the first case that we are talking about, what happens if b is a positive number? So here we can simply see if b is going to be a positive number. So what do we have here? So this is going to be e raised to positive. So we can write f of x equal to e raised to positive. So this automatically become a positive value here, and raised to we have tan inverse of x upon b. So now we know as b is a positive number and tan inverse is a increasing function. Tan inverse x is going to be an increasing function that we have here. So ultimately tan inverse of x upon b will also become increasing as b is a positive value here. So as the exponent is increasing, the overall function is also going to increase. That means your f of x is going to be an increasing function in case of b greater than 0. So that is one property that we are going to get. But now what we will be getting when b is going to be less than 0? So if b is less than 0, so again the same thing, f of x, we have e raised to 1 by b tan inverse of x upon b. So here I'm going to substitute b is equal to minus lambda, where lambda is a positive value. Okay, so let's do this substitution and see what is going to happen when we are talking about b less than 0. So f of x is going to be e raised to, in the place of b, I'm going to write minus lambda. So this will become minus 1 upon lambda tan inverse of x upon minus lambda that we are going to get. And of course, from the property of the tan inverse, this negative will come out. So this can be written as e raised to 1 upon lambda tan inverse x upon lambda, where this lambda is going to be a positive. So now we have already seen this. When this value is going to be positive, that RHS is going to be increasing. So that actually means your f of x is also going to be an increasing function in when lambda is going to be greater than 0. That means it is also increasing function when b is going to be less than 0. So ultimately, what are the conclusions that we got here while solving this question? So the first one that we got here is f of x into f of minus x is going to be 1. So that is going to be your option C. And if b greater than 0, f is going to be an increasing function. And if b less than 0, f is increasing function we got, but here they have given decreasing function. So option B is wrong. And of course, f of x minus f of minus x equal to 0. So these two values are not equal, that you can directly see there. So these two values are not equal. So option D is also wrong. So for this question, we have the answer as A and C. So this is actually a pretty direct question from a differential equation and very basic properties from applications of derivatives that we can say, right? A little bit of calculations are involved, but it's not that much a complicated question. It is going to be a moderate question, we can call it. Okay.